Hello everyone, this is Peak Entertainment and we are back again, and this is just a quick video just to recognise the minor milestone that this channel has now reached. We have now managed to get to 300 subscribers, so I just want to say thank you very much to everybody for all the support. Anybody who has been viewing the channel, commenting recently or subscribing to the channel, I appreciate all the help and support that has gone on through raising this channel. It's been around 10 months now since I started the channel, uploading videos, multiple ones since March. So to say that it's been a bit of a struggle is a bit of an understatement. Going to YouTube and trying to get to that monetization level is a lot harder than I think what a lot of people appreciate and realize. You know, getting to that 1,000 subscribers and plus 4,000 watch hours, which I still maintain is a bit too excessive and a bit too high a threshold. I think it should be lowered a bit, and perhaps maybe you should be rewarded more for minutes uploaded, right? Because more minutes uploaded benefits more the YouTube system in the long run. More content is being provided for their service. So I just think it should be done much more of a rewarding scale, but maybe that's a debate for another day. So yeah, this is just a quick thank you for everybody who has helped continue to grow the channel, even though it's a minor growth in comparison in this YouTube stratosphere that we live in. Just a quick further update on recent elements of the channel. So in terms of the movie reviews, I have uploaded a lot within the last month. Certain movies that I feel were unrated or underappreciated during their release. Some people have commented back to me about the term unrated. They feel it should be underrated. They feel unrated. It's more about the classification of movies, but that's how I term a movie. If it's not rated enough, then I don't think it gets the enough praise or recognition. So that's why I called the series Unrated and Underappreciated. But a few good feedback with a couple of movies. So the likes of Carlito's Way got very good response, as did the Alive movie review, got very good response as well. So I will continue to do those, and by all means, for anybody who feels that they have a movie that was underappreciated on its release, by all means send me a suggestion within the description and I will see if I've seen that movie and provide a review as well. So in terms of the art videos, they will continue. So the last recent entry was the drawing of Sentry. I finished off my coloured version of my picture. The next upcoming video will be The Spawn, and I'll try to do that within the next week or two. And then the next upcoming drawings will be the likes of Superman, Witchblade, Rogue, and Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star as well. So as I've mentioned all of those videos, if you do like my artwork, you can see more of it on my Instagram or DeviantArt profiles, and I'll leave the links within the descriptions below. And by all means, if you have a favourite character that you'd like to see me draw in my own style, then let me know in the comments or contact me via my social media as well, and I will see about producing a drawing for that. I did recently upload another entry in the classic anime reviews, the iconic, for me, and great masterpiece Fist of the North Star from the 1986 version. That was my last upload in terms of an anime review, but I will start reviewing the more modern day, up-to-date anime. I did see recently on Netflix that Demon Slayer has been now integrated into Netflix, which I have, so I will try and do a review of the first episode, because I know a lot of people, that's the current modern day hype anime right now. It seems to change a lot, because we had Demon Slayer, then previously it was One Punch Man or My Hero Academia. I know that Attack on Titan is in its 4th and final season. I did watch the first season on Netflix, but I couldn't catch up with the second or third. I don't think they were available on Netflix. I'm not sure why they did that, but I will try and catch up with more up-to-date modern day anime. Castlevania is also on Netflix as well, so I'll try and do a season review, or I think it's on its 3rd season now, I believe. So I'll try and do a review of the whole entire 3 seasons and try and upload those when I can. So despite the fact I do review a lot of classic anime, I haven't ignored or forgotten about any modern anime series. But by all means, if you're a massive fan of anime and there's a particular series or movie that you'd like to see me review, then drop a suggestion within the comments of my anime reviews, and I'll see about reviewing that as well on the channel. So in terms of the tennis, my last upload was the who is the greatest, or who will become the greatest of ever within 2021. Of course, that's a three-way race right now between Rafael Nadal, Novak Djokovic and Roger Federer. That debate will intensify, I'm sure, with the upcoming Australian Open, which I believe starts on February the 8th. I know the players arrived in Adelaide a couple of weeks ago because of their quarantine, so we'll see the fallout from that. I will do a preview video of who I think are the favourites for the Australian Open, both the men's and the women's tour as well, so look out for that as well. But I will mainly cover the Grand Slams and the Masters tournaments and any other significant events within tennis as well. Onto the boxing, and yes, I'll probably use the same method. I primarily review the boxing fights and any significant announcements. It's a bit difficult with boxing because it's not one of those sports that where something is happening all the time. So there's a lot of speculation, a lot of fake news, a lot of fake rumours. And of course, if I'm primarily a boxing channel, then yes, I'd have to try and report on those every day. But as I mentioned before, a lot of it is insubstantial. You know, we get a lot of people calling each other out and a lot of fights that are supposedly happening but aren't happening, back and forth between certain boxing promoters. So a lot of it is just really noise. It's not really actual events. So I try to stick to what is actually happening in terms of the fights and the press conferences. So I'll continue to do that with boxing, but by all means, if you have any further suggestion, if you do like my boxing content, then let me know in the comments below. Same as terms of football. So just in case you didn't know, I am an Arsenal fan. To say it's been an up and down season is a bit of an understatement. We shortly will play Manchester United at the time of uploading this video, if I can get it uploaded by tomorrow morning. So we'll see how that goes. Arsenal have improved in terms of their league results. Very shocking exit of the FA Cup against Southampton. Didn't appreciate the fact that Arteta swapped his, first team, seemingly prioritising the league. I don't know why. Arsenal not going to go down. They're not going to go up. They're going to pretty much finish mid-table. So I'm not sure why he prioritised that. But I will continue to cover more significant events. I used to do every match daily reports, but they weren't getting a lot of viewership. So I'll turn away from that and probably just cover more the significant events. And maybe just do an overall summary. So wait a couple of weeks and maybe comment more on how Arsenal are doing overall. So yeah, look out for more just football updates within the future as well. So that's really it in terms of the channel. I tend not to cover as such the Twitter stories or headlines because again I just find them a lot insubstantial. I know over the last couple of days and weeks there's been all this drama about Star Wars and Lucasfilm and the comments or the tweets made by the host of the High Republic. I think her name was Christina Ariely, and then Lucasfilm came out supporting people who were bullied. Everybody reacted very angrily. Why didn't they see the same support for Gina Carano, which I can understand. But yeah, again, a lot of it is just, I think, orchestrated outrage or controversy just for the sake of clicks and views. So I'll try not to comment on the Twitter stories as such unless it's something significant. Again, another burning issue has been the Ray Fisher controversy in terms of his seemingly never-ending grievance. If it's not with Joss Whedon, then it was with Jeff Jones, then it was with Walter Hamada. There's all this debate now about how the hype for the Snyder Cut has a lot of it been deflated by the Ray Fisher controversy. There was also talk a lot about how they've condensed it now to one 4-hour movie where it initially was going to be a 4-part miniseries. I think that was the better way to go because you lengthen the trend, the discussion, you keep it more in the profile if you lengthen out to 4 weeks. And yeah, maybe it's a typical sign that maybe Warner Brothers has kind of given up on the Snyder Cut now. Initially, it was pointing towards they were going to maybe spin off lots of series on it. Remember, Ben Affleck was announced as coming back. We were going to get ties to maybe the Flashpoint. And we know that there's some sort of intention to generate a multiverse of DC movies and content. So we're going to have multiple Batmans, whether it be the Robert Pattinson version or the Keaton version or the Ben Affleck version. So I just think the fact that it's gone to 4 hours singular movie now maybe is a sign that Warner Brothers just wants to do one hit and move on. Whether the Ray Fisher controversy has impacted that a lot, I'm not sure. I may do a big video. Now, I've stayed away from the Ray Fisher issue because, again, it's just really tweets. There's nothing substantial. There's nothing factual. There's no actual events that's been recorded or that we've heard of. It's just a lot of tweets primarily from Ray Fisher. So that's why I've stayed away from it so much. But if we do get something more significant or you'd like to do, or you'd like me to provide some commentary, then again, just let me know and I will do that. So in terms of television, we are currently, of course, talking about mainly WandaVision, had its recent 4th episode. The best episode of the series, the most interesting, but I'm still feel like this series needs to catch fire. There's just more to give, you know, it's just a bit underwhelming. Again, I think if we weren't in this COVID climate and everything had gone originally as planned, I believe The Falcon and the Winter Soldier would have been the first Marvel show, and that is a much more of an action-orientated, explosive narrative and series. So that would have maintained the hype, I think, throughout, and then WandaVision would have provided a nice little counterpoint to that. So I think maybe it suffered from being the first Marvel show, and perhaps it would have benefited from being the second because people's expectations would have been a bit more balanced. But the 4th episode was a lot better. I didn't think it was an episode standout. So hopefully now the remaining 5 episodes can really just pick up the pace, because that's what the show really needs to do. But WandaVision, yes, continues on there. I know we've got Walking Dead coming back very soon in February. We have, of course, got Black Lightning coming soon. I think it's February the 8th. And I'm pretty sure we'll hear more details. Other CW shows, of course, we've got Superman and Lois coming in February, and I think a week or 2 weeks after that, The Flash comes back as well for its 7th season as well. So there'll be a lot more in terms of television reviews and debate to talk about. You can catch up on all of my Cobra Kai coverage. I recently completed my season 3 review, and you can catch it on the channel, as with Star Trek Discovery as well. But if you have another TV show that you'd like to see me cover and I've watched it, then I don't mind providing reviews for that as well. So that's it for now, really. Again, this is just a thank you video for everybody who has been supporting the channel. I probably will do a more in-depth video about my channel numbers, analytics. Okay, they'll be very low because I'm a very small channel, but maybe whoever does watch my channel, it may be good to get an insight into the kind of numbers that a small YouTube channel goes through, and particularly if anybody's just starting and maybe they just want a bit of advice or to see how a small YouTube channel goes through, then maybe that might provide them help as well. So I'll probably do that mainly in the long run as well. But again, just thanks again for everybody providing their help and support, reaching 300 subscribers. Appreciate the support, and I will continue to try and upload daily as what I've done for the last month or 2. If you've got any constructive suggestions or any bits of advice that you'd like to give me, so would be very much appreciated as well. So that's it for now. Please continue to hit those like and subscribe buttons, and also hit the notification bell so you can get more updates within my channel. But just thank you again for everybody who's been supporting me in getting to 300 subscribers. It's not easy, it's a very much of an uphill battle, but hopefully within the next 2nd year of producing the channel, we can pick up the pace in terms of subscribers and watch hours and view duration as well. So that's it for now. Let me know what you think in the comments. Take care of yourselves, stay at safe distances, and I will see you very, very soon.